I-25F was prepared for the worst. Coming from a family where issues with mothers-in-law were almost a given, I never really believed in the concept of nice in-laws. Before marriage, I had read countless stories online and heard endless accounts from relatives, stories filled with boundaries being crossed, constant conflicts, and inevitable disappointments. I had mentally braced myself for the same, but life had other plans for me. My husband's family turned out to be the exact opposite of everything I feared. No one expects me to wake up early or follow rigid rules. In fact, during the initial days when I felt guilty and forced myself to wake up early, apologizing for being late, my MIL gently told me, "There's no need. There's nothing much to do at home. You can rest." That one sentence alone felt like years of anxiety melting away. She encourages us to spend time together, even pushing us to go on dates. If my husband ever tries to leave me behind to meet his friends, she scolds him instead. When they discovered I loved filter coffee, my Phil went out of his way to buy the exact coffee powder and a traditional decoction filter, just to bring a smile to my face. And whenever she senses even the slightest irritation from my husband, she firmly takes my side. She doesn't let me cook either, saying, "You'll have to cook when you move away anyway. While you're here, I'll do it." She never interferes in our matters, never criticizes me, and certainly never complains about me to my husband. Even when we live in a different city, her calls are never about chores or household duties. She simply asks, "Are you both happy?" and reminds my husband to cook if I get late from work. Every conversation begins with her asking about my well-being. Honestly, she feels less like a mother-in-law and more like a second mother. My sister-in-law is just as warm and kind. The three of us, my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and I, feel like a little team. Whenever we meet, we cook together, chat for hours, and share genuine laughter. In fact, before marriage, it was my conversations with her that gave me the reassurance and warmth to say yes to this relationship. And then there's my husband, my biggest blessing. We never had a formal discussion about dividing chores, but he naturally takes responsibility. He cooks, cleans, and handles so much around the house without ever making it a debate or a favor. After years of preparing myself for struggles, life surprised me with unexpected kindness. Not all in-laws bring drama. Sometimes they give you something much more precious, a true second family.